So today we are gonna fly the new Mini 2. Let's go. So, do you actually really need the Fly More combo kit? Or maybe not? Let's find that out after this mini review. What's up guys, and welcome to my new video. This time we are talking about the new DJI Mini 2. As you already know, the Mini 2 is one of the drones that weighs under 250 grams, so you can actually fly at least here in Europe without having a license, an official license. You need only the insurance for the drone, and you have to register the drone for that. And also, I'm not gonna tell you other things that you already know, like the drone that is very small. It's very ergonomic, you can carry around in your backpack, and you probably wouldn't know that you actually have the drone inside your backpack and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you only the few new capabilities of this new drone. I've never had a drone like this, I mean that actually you can fly it and record some footage, some actually good footage for the small size. But I had once a little drone, but not like this. It was like that one that now you can buy on Wish or AliExpress or something like that. So actually it was, I think, more like the FPV drone, because it didn't have a camera, so you actually only had a controller to just move around the drone, and actually didn't have all these features that like this drone here has. So actually it was a little bit maybe more difficult to fly. But this one, I mean, as I said, this is the first official drone that I fly, and I had no problem. I mean, I just took the controller. There is actually a newer version. I haven't tried the older one, but I can say that this one is very ergonomic, and you will be able to fly the drone like first time you have this controller in your hand. I mean, it's so easy and smooth that you have always flown drones. I mean, it's really, really good. And talking about this new controller right here, it's very good also because it has a new OcuSync 2.0. The older version has the Wi-Fi only, so it could actually go not so far if you compare to this one. I mean, this one is actually rated by DJI. You can go up to 10 kilometers, I guess, but actually, you know, it's only in theory. And anyway, you will never fly a drone this far, because it's kind of useless, and actually it's illegal, I guess. So don't do that. I've seen some tests that some guys tried this drone for 3-4 kilometers in the open sea, and it actually works. It works very good, and the transmission is very good also. So I think it's a big step on the transmission of this drone. But let's just stop talking about this new controller, that it's not interesting like the drone itself. So let's talk about now the drone, the new Mini 2. So this is actually the drone. This is actually my phone. So you can see that my phone is actually bigger than this drone. It's very cool. I mean, you can carry it around. You can put it also in your pocket if you want. and if you don't care if you break some propellers maybe. So I'm not recommending that, so don't do that. But let's talk about the new capabilities of this drone. The most important thing that differentiates this drone from the older one, it's actually this one is shooting at 4K, and it has a bitrate of 100 megabit per second, and the older one was only capable of shooting at 2.7K at I think it was 40 megabits per second. So the difference is pretty much there. I mean, it's like more than twice the bitrate, so it's very good. I did some tests that I will show you now on the clips, and actually the difference is there. But if you are low on space, maybe on your micro SD, and you want to shoot something more, but you cannot shoot in 4K, I mean, you could actually go for a 1080p. It's not that bad. But actually I will leave you some clips here so you can judge yourself and let me know in the comments. Then another good feature of this new Mini 2 is actually the possibility of shooting in RAW. And it's actually not properly RAW. It's not a RAW file, but it's a DNG file, so it has for sure more information than a JPEG. Maybe if you use Lightroom, I use Lightroom and Photoshop, you can work it there and it's pretty fine. So if you are the type of guy that is taking photos with this drone, so maybe this one is for you. I've tried also the panorama mode on this drone and it's actually very good. I'm making another video especially on that one, so actually subscribe to the channel to see and stay updated for the next videos, and you will see it here on the channel like probably in a few days, so subscribe right now, don't forget that. And actually if you want to hit the bell so you will get the notification for the videos, that would be great. Also, this drone doesn't have any sensor, it just has these sensors right here, I mean under the drone, for the landing. And actually if you put your hand under the drone just avoids the hand and goes up. So that is the only thing that this drone does, because this one has new features like quick shots that you can do now through the DJI Fly app. That maybe if you want a video on the DJI Fly app, just let me know down in the comments, I will do something for you. As I was saying, this drone has these new quick shots that will help you to do some cool shots that maybe if you are an unexperienced user, maybe you cannot do that. I mean, you are not capable of doing that already. These are very good for you and very easy to use, but one thing you have to know is that you have to do these shots in a free area. What I mean is that you have to be in an open space, I mean in an open area, because this drone, as I said before, doesn't have any sensor. So if you start any quick shot and around you there are like trees or maybe cables or something like that, the drone gonna crash. So no doubt on that. Don't do that. Make sure you are in an open space and you don't have anything around you and you can start this quick shot. I tried some of that. They are very cool. If you are not too confident with the controller, the app will do anything for you. Actually, it's very convenient because when you do the shot, you select what quick shot you want to do, and then the drone does the quick shot. Maybe you want it around you, so the drone does like 360 around you, and then it stops and it comes back to the first position. So you don't actually have to do anything. It's very easy to do. But anyway, just go back to the drone and actually just go back to the first question that I made, and it was, do you actually need the Fly More combo kit for this drone? I mean, the Fly More combo kit is actually a kit from DJI. They give to you more than the drone itself and of course the remote controller, but they actually put inside the box some other stuff that mostly are useless. I mean, the only thing that you're interested in is the batteries, because they give like free batteries and actually the charger for the batteries that you can charge all your batteries in a row. So it's actually very convenient, because if you want to buy another batteries after you bought the drone, it's not very convenient. So actually for 150 euros more here in Europe, it's convenient in that way. but I'm telling you something. I have bought the normal version, we can say. I mean, that one with only the drone itself, and I think it's pretty good for me, because I'm the kind of guy that run and gun around and shoot some clips here and there, and sometimes I don't need any more batteries. I mean, if I fly the drone for like half an hour, 20 minutes, we can say, that is the half an hour is like the maximum for this drone. Actually, you have to consider also the weather and other stuff, but the medium range, it's like 25 minutes, half an hour for this drone. And for me, 3 batteries are just useless, because as I said before, I just go in some place for a shoot and I shoot like 30 minutes of a drone, because I know what I have to shoot, and so 30 minutes is more than enough. I mean, you don't have to film like an entire movie with only the drone, so 30 minutes it's more than enough. Then if I want to use the drone again in the same day and I don't actually have another battery, what I can do is just plug my drone into a power bank with fast charge, and in probably 20 minutes, half an hour, it's just charged for like 80 or 90%, so I can fly again the drone. And actually, if you don't have the power bank, but like today, what I did was that I shoot with the drone in one location, and then I took the car to go in another location, and I just spent like 10 minutes in the car, and the drone just recharged for like 25-30%, so I could fly the drone for another 20 minutes. That's easy. And so for me, I just saved some money. I mean, that's not some, that's like a good amount of money that actually I can invest more in some other film gear probably. But anyway, what I'm telling you, it's don't buy the Fly More kit if you don't need it. I mean, just think about on what you need and where you will use this drone, because that will save some money for you. And if you are like me, you can buy the normal version. I mean, you will not have any problems. But actually, if you are like, if you work for a film crew or something like that, where you need like an hour and a half of drone footage, of course, you have to buy the Fly More combo kit, because it's actually more convenient. You don't have to wait till the drone recharge itself, but you can just get back your drone, you just switch the batteries and you just go again for another half an hour. So if you are that type of guy, buy the Fly More combo kit. But if you are like me, don't do that. Save the money and then throw it on other films gear. This is how it works, I mean. But anyway, let's throw some conclusion. So if you have the Mini One, I think I cannot recommend this one. The only reason that I can recommend this one from the older one, it's actually the remote controller, because the quality from this and from the older version are very close. So if you have to spend like 400 and more euros on another drone that is actually similar to what you have already, I mean, you don't have to spend that money. Just wait for the Mini 3, I guess. Maybe it will bring more new features, who knows. But if you don't have any drone like me and you want to buy your first drone to do some first flight and to play also, because this one is the right way between a professional tool and a toy. So if you want to just play with the drone, you can buy it without any problem. But if you want to save on that, just go for the Spark, I guess. It's way cheaper. If you want to do some shooting but you never had a drone, so this one is for you, because the quality is very good. You can do also video in 4K and photos in RAW. So these actually have anything that you need. Of course, you cannot do a professional commercial. I mean, you can still do something like that, but you have to work on your clips like way more. But if you have to do that kind of work, I mean, I would recommend to get something more professional in the DJI line, that they have so many drones, so you can choose one of them. But anyway, I think this is it. I probably talked too much, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I said before, make sure you like this video, so it helps very much the channel, and subscribe right now if you haven't already. And I think that's it. See you in the next video. Bye guys.